Welcome guys in HQ studio. We are here live and today I'm going to share with you how to create more success this year using the three-step strategy. So guys, what is a success for you? So first, I'm just going to tell you what is success for me. Success is down to two things, just two things, yeah. So first, you have to make some effort. You have to make an effort. And the other thing is you have to have the right strategy. By the way, if I didn't mention that from the beginning, make sure you have a pen and grab like maybe a paper or some notebook because you can write this down. It's very, very important. So yeah, as I said, the success is down to the effort and the right strategy. So think about that. Whatever you do in your life, you have to make some effort. You have to. And what I mean by that, so I don't know if you hear about the guy which is called Ron. Yeah, that's the one. And he said you can hire someone to do a push-up for you. Yeah. So guys, first thing what I want to talk today is learn from the past. So what I mean by that, ask your question. What have you done the last year? Did you achieve the goal? What you were planning to achieve? Did you actually made, I don't know, have you been successful the way how you wanted to be? Did you? Well, I believe that, when you actually want to improve in the future, first of all, you need to study this history to actually know what is going to happen in the future. So you need to know your history and you can progress in the future, right? So what many people does, and to be honest, it's something what I did many times in my life, and I did in the past so many times. That's why I was procrastinating for so many years. So I was focusing on the future, every single time on the future, what I'm gonna do, and I was setting up the goal every single year, right? And to be honest, yeah, I haven't really done much progress. So what you have to do, you really need to know your past. What have you done in the past? What was working for you? What no? And afterwards, you need to use that in the future. So think about all the successful people like Eric Hall, and other people who you know around you. Those people actually learn from the past, right? So if they made a lot of mistakes, they obviously knew how to implement the lesson in the future, and they just use that in the future, and that's why they could be very successful. And what I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna leave you with one thing. So do not dwell, you can write this down, in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate on the present moment. And this is what Eric as well is saying always, and that I actually learn a lot from him. He always say just be in the present, keep breathing. So yes, guys, so we have one step already. The next step, the second one, okay, it will be find the right person and ask the right question. What I mean by that, think about, okay, you are going to ask yourself every year a question. What goal do I need to achieve? You're going to write this down, and do you think is that the right question? I'm not really sure about that. So think about that. If you ask the question, what do I need to improve this year to make this year better? Is that going to help you? Think about, write this down. What do I need to make it maybe different to achieve your goal? Do you have some answer already? I do. But the thing here is not really just asking the right question, but you need to know who you can ask to. What I mean by that, you need to find the right person. Because if you're going to ask, I don't know, your neighbor or your mother or someone, and if they haven't actually achieved what you are trying to achieve, how are they going to help you? So what I mean by that, find the person around you who did already this, what you're trying to do, and just ask. Find the mentor, find the coach. Find someone who is the good example for you guys. So here is the hint. Do what works. Don't invent the well, I'm sorry, my accent, but I'm sure you understand. So don't reinvent the wheel. Just find out who has accomplished what you're trying to accomplish and model the strategy model the strategy. So not copy, not model maybe the person, just be still yourself. Be yourself, but if you're gonna model the right strategy. So what I mean by that, something what they have been using in the system or in life, and just implement, and you will see the progress will start, you will see the effect straight away, even tomorrow. So just do that. Okay, the last thing what I wanna share here, guys, is, that's the third one, right? Third one, write it down. Okay, it will be develop the schedule. So what I mean by that, develop the schedule. Okay, schedule works better than goals, right? Setting. So think about that. If you say goals like, okay, I'm going to go this year to the gym because I want to, I don't know, lose 10 pounds. Do you think is that going to work? Well, for some of you maybe, but I think that much better will work if you actually change this into a schedule. So what I mean by that, imagine, okay, sit and just ask yourself, like close your eyes even, and you can just ask your question, okay, what I'm going to actually this year, I'm going to go every single day to the gym, 7 till 8, and I'm going to do my best to achieve what I want to do, what I'm planning to achieve, How is that? Is that better? How do you feel about that? You already commit to something, right? So you have to place this in the calendar, right? You have to really actually write this down, maybe on your wall or on your notebook. And when the schedule is clear and specific, right, you will more likely to take action and make it happen. Sorry about that. I'm just so excited, because it is actually cool, being here in the studio, and I'm so actually happy to be able to share this. It's something what I'm sharing now from my personal life. And guys, by the way, here, as Tony Robbins always says, he's saying clarity is the power. And that's true. Clarity is the power. When you have the clarity, you can do everything. So schedule something that you want to work, schedule something what you want to work on it. So when you set better and more effective schedule, you will get faster and better results, right? That's very, very strong. So ask yourself, what do you need to do to achieve your goal, right? Another thing is as well, the answer, what I mean by schedule, you have to place you have to basically place in your diary, you have to place in the calendar. Follow your schedule and transform your action into the habits. This is very strong, because if you're just gonna schedule, if you're just gonna do this like every single day for a week, do you think that that's gonna be a habit? I don't think so. You really have to do at least for like a month, right? So this is how all the successful people did, and if you want to really be successful, model. So remember, you have to learn from the past. And let me just think. You want to do better in the future, right? You want to do better? Yeah, so learn from the past. And you know what? I'm gonna just, ask you here a question. Let me just think. The question, what I'm gonna ask you, it will be, okay, write this down, because if you don't know the answer now, you can always answer later. So what are you going to do different this year than the last year? So what are you going to do different this year? What is that going to be different? So guys, make sure like, and comment below and share it. I love you too. Bye for now. Woo!